Okay, we are live.
Good afternoon, everyone. I welcome you all in our today's Youthwing session. Today, we are having a harmonium solo and a tabla solo performance by Saurabh Rao and Navneeth Rao. So, before we begin, I'll brief you about our Gokul. BSKBA Association, popularly known as Gokul, we are a 95-year-old charitable trust in Mumbai, and our activities include a community center at Sion and a home for senior citizens at Nerul in Navi Mumbai. With over 5,000 members, we have been actively interacting for religious, cultural, and social causes. So, the first performance of today is a harmonium solo by Saurabh Rao. So, Saurabh Rao, son of Sushil Kumar Rao and Manjula Rao, residing in Bangalore, and grandson of Sri A.S. Rao, he is currently doing third year engineering in electronics and communication from NMIT. He has been learning harmonium for the past 6 years. He has also completed Madhyama exam from Akhil Bharatiya Gandharva Mahavidyalaya Mandal. He will be rendering melodious tunes and will also talk about the instrument and being a harmonist. I welcome Saurabh and request you to take over.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Tanvi, for the brief introduction. I hope you're all doing safe and you're doing well and staying safe. I am Saurabh Rao and I live in Bangalore. And I would first like to thank BSKBA Youthwing for giving me such a wonderful opportunity like this to perform in front of all of you live and that too online. First, I would begin this session by talking a little about myself. So I have been learning harmonium since last 6 to 7 years. But before that, I used to learn keyboard in Western style. I learned it for 3 years and I started at third standard. After 3 years, I switched over to Hindustani classical music, and that is harmonium. I have been trained under Guru Shri Sunil Shah ji for 5 years and Guru Shri Sridhar Hegde ji for past 1.5 years. And I have given four Gandharva Mahavidyalaya exams, the last being Madhyama Pratham. After that, my PUC started, so I took a 2 year break, and now I'm again resuming harmonium, and I'm planning to finish up till Visharad exam, that is the last of the series, and in 3 to 4 years. Now, being a harmonist, I would like to give you some benefits of it. Like, you would have observed that not many people actually pursue only harmonium. Many people normally pursue either vocal or they either pursue tabla. So, being an harmonist and specializing in the instrument is very rare thing to do. Secondly, the exams which I mentioned earlier, they are government exams. So, of course, even they have benefits like for 11th standard admission in Maharashtra, they are considered. Even for Indian Railways jobs, the railways are considering these exams for recruiting new people. Now, I have been trained under Guru Shri Sunil Shah ji for 5 years. He has trained me in harmonium and little bit in tabla, and he belongs to Kirana Gharana. Now, a Gharana means it's like a family related to music only, and they differ from other families because of their different musical style of playing. I have also been trained under Guru Shri Sridhar Hegde ji for past 1.5 years right here in Bangalore. He, apart from being a great vocalist, harmonist, and a tabla artist, he's also a very good santurist. Being a harmonist, I would also like to mention something about the World Harmonium Summit. This was held in Bangalore just earlier this year in January, and I had attended it. I would say when we are musicians, it's very important to join or visit many events and workshops to improve your techniques. So I had attended this summit. This event was dedicated only for harmonium and harmonists, and I had watched many great performances by various harmonists around the country. For example, I watched a performance of Pandit Sudhir Nayak and Pandit Niranjan Lelle. They are the disciples of a great harmonist named Pandit Tulsidas Borkar. Now, if you're a harmonist, you would definitely know who is Pandit Tulsidas Borkar because he is one of the best harmonists India ever saw. So when I watched them, I could improvise in my playing techniques and I learned a lot about the instrument. So now I would like to talk a little bit about my instrument. My instrument harmonium, as you know, is doesn't require electricity to play. It plays only on air. So like this, when you pull this part towards yourself, like so like this, when you pull this and when you play the keys, the sound is produced. How it is done is when you pull this, the air is getting pumped inside the instrument. There are various metal reeds inside the instrument which are fixed inside, and these metal reeds they start vibrating because of the air, and when they vibrate vigorously, the sound is produced. Today I will be playing Rag Bhimpalasi in Tal Tintal. This musical piece which I will be playing, you can divide it into three parts. The first will be Rag Parichay. So Rag Parichay means it doesn't require tabla first of all. Secondly, it is we describe the rag in this thing, and we try to describe it and we try to play many features of this rag. The second one is Bada Kyal. Now Bada Kyal is a gat with alap and tan, but this the speciality of this is that we play it very slowly. And the third part is Chota Kyal. Now Chota Kyal and Bada Kyal are almost the same, but the only difference between them is the speed. The Chota Kyal is normally played 2 to 3 times faster than the Bada Kyal, and even this contains all Tan, Alap and Zala. Now today I will be playing alone, so I don't have a normally harmonists and vocalists are accompanied by a tabla artist. But today I will be playing alone, so I'll be using this instrument called electronic tabla. And since I'm using my phone for this camera, so I have to use this instrument. This instrument is great for practicing alone and even for performances. It gives you a feel of a real tabla, and it is capable of playing all the basic tals in tabla. So I hope you all enjoy this session, and I'll start playing now. thank you, all of you. I hope you all enjoyed. I would once again like to thank BSKBA Youthwing for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Wow, it was such an exhilarating performance. Thank you so much, Saurabh, for this performance. It was really informative, melodious, and soothing for all of us. Thank you so much. So, the next artist for today is Sri Navneeth Rao, who will be giving a solo tabla recital. Um, Sri Navneeth Rao, born and brought up in Mumbai, started learning tabla under the able guidance of tabla maestro Pandit Vishwanath Shirodkar from a very tender age. After working in various corporate houses and earning wide experiences in many sectors, along with running his hospitality business, he chose to take tabla as his full time profession. He has been training many students in Navi Mumbai since more than a decade and extending this beautiful art to the next generation. He believes that learning music is a never ending process and continues to be a humble student of the great art. I welcome Navneet Anna and request you to start.
Thank you, Tanvi. ಗೋಕುಲದ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಸಿಕರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಆ, ಮುಂದಿನ ಮಾತನ್ನು ನಾನು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಥವಾ ಹಿಂದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಾನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಪೀಪಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿ ದೇರ್, ಸೊ ದೇ ಶುಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. I would like to start with congratulating the BSKBA Youthwing. They are doing a very great job, and the initiation for Indian classical music is something really needed for the current generation. So I really appreciate your initiatives. It's a very good thing. Uh, Secondly, I would like to thank for giving me this opportunity to perform in front of you. Uh, Today, normally in tabla performances, we have harmonium or sarangi players who support us in our solo recital. Uh, it happens because due to this current situation, we'll have to cope up with an electronic this thing. But then nonetheless, I miss my accompanists a lot. When they are not there, you know their importance, right? So it was a great performance by Saurabh. Uh, Today, I would like to uh, perform on Teen Tal. Teen Tal is a 16 matra, 16 beats tal. I'll be performing a few relas and few kaidas, and followed by a few tukdas in Drutle. Uh, Whatever you like, the credit goes to my guru Pandit Vishwanath Shirodkar, and if I make some mistakes, I take the responsibility. Please bear with me, and if you like, please do enjoy. I'll start my performance Tal Teen Tal. ठीक से आया नहीं, वापस बजाता हूँ। एक रेला बजाऊंगा। कायदा बजाता हूँ। घराने का दिल्ली कायदा बजाने की कोशिश करता हूँ। इसकी खासियत ये है कि ये सिर्फ 2 उंगलियों से ज़्यादा बजता है। ईट ये अक्षर ज्यादा बचता है इसमें, आनंद लीजिए। एक रेला बजाऊंगा, थोड़ा मजेदार रेला है, मुझे बहुत पसंद है। लय बढ़ाने के लिए ऐसे करना पड़ता है। ताल में कुछ बोल और टुकड़े बजाने की कोशिश करता हूँ और उसके साथ फिर परफॉर्मेंस एंड करूँगा। अनागत बोल है। अनागत माने सम से अगर पहले आके जब रुकते हैं, जानबूझ के जब सम से पहले आके रुकते हैं, उसको अनागत कहते हैं। कोशिश करता हूँ। दिनाकत 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 धाद्रिकत धाद्रिकत धेद्रिकत 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 ताकृत ताकृत धेद्रिकत धेद्रिकत नानाकत धेद्रिकत दिन तिन्ना दिन दिन्ना तिन तिन ता दिन दिन्ना। much.
Wow, this left all of us completely mesmerized. Thank you so much, Navneeth Anna, for such a refreshing performance. We all enjoyed it. I hope everyone, the audience also enjoyed it. I thank both the artists, Saurabh as well as Navneeth Anna, for such a wonderful instrumental afternoon. And yeah, with this, we come to the end of today's session. Also, we are still going on with the Talent Hunt series. So if anyone wishes to showcase their talents, they can contact us. For those who haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. And signing off, thank you everyone for joining today. Thank you.